Hey. Who you screaming at? Who you screaming at?
Get away
Who you screaming at?
I'm screaming at you.
Don't you need to get away from me. Don't touch me.
Get away from me.
Don't touch me.
Get away from my bank account.
Get away from me. No one's touching you. Get away.
Stop it.
Don't you scream at her.
Stop it.
You stop.
What are you doing in here?
I'm filming.
Get away from me.
You get away.
You have no right in here to film anybody.
Who do you think you are screaming at her? Who do you think you are
I
screaming
know exactly who I am. I've got my bank account
No
over
one's
here.
here trying to
You're filming me.
I got my own bank account. I don't need your fucking bank account. Get away from her. And from me.
I'm in you.
Get away from me.
You raise that hand up and get at me, and we're going to have a problem.
That goes both ways. That goes both ways.
Police on you guys if you don't back off now.
Call them. Call them. You guys are being disorderly.
What are you doing?
Who are you?
Being disruptive.
Who are you? These guys, please don't touch me.
I don't want you here. Get away from me.
Don't tell me what to do.
To the other corner.
And don't you ever tell her what to do
You have
either.
the right to be filmed.
Don't you ever tell her what to do either.
Now get away from me.
You get away. No one.
I was over here.
He was on me.
No, you
Now
were
stay
right
away
here.
from me.
I came up to you when you were screaming at her, liar.
Guys, please.
You don't have anybody here that can
I'm
take care of
asking
this?
you. I'm asking.
Are you a
politely.
police officer?
I'm asking. Politely.
Are you a police officer?
I'm next in line to do my business.
That's fine. Then go ahead, brother. But we're not here for you.
You guys just go over there.
No, you don't tell us what to do either. You're in line. That's fine.
Take a break. You go over there.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. I don't like nobody screaming at my friend.
Okay, you ready?
Guys, nobody cares.
I care.
We'll just do it over there.
Don't tell me what to do. You're speaking like a cop. If you're a cop, tell me. If not, please leave me alone. I'm not here for you. Don't give me orders, please. We have authorization to be here, actually.
That's cool.
All right, so.
But you're not going to be filming while I'm doing my business.
If you don't want to be filmed, you can go to another post office. We have authorization here. What are you going to do? You're going to get violent too? Over a camera? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Bro, we're not here for you. So just mind your business, and I'll mind my own business, and that's it. This guy's screaming here. No one's going to come scream at my friend.
So I'm not screaming at you.
But you're giving me orders. So let's just respect each other, and that's it.
Being an entitled little bitch all your life.
There you go with the profanity for no reason.
All your life, dude. If you think you're empowered, you
I have the right to be
have
here.
the right, all everything, right? We're all citizens.
I have the right to be here.
Business.
I have the right to be here.
Yeah, you're a waste of time, dude.
I love your shirt. You better stand. You better stand with us on this one. You better stand with us on this one. We the people.
I think you're high. I think you're fly.
I think you're crazy.
No, I think you are high.
And it's actually legal. It's actually legal to be high in Arizona. I'm actually very high. I'm actually very high. On freedom. I'm high on freedom today. We the people. Do you see this lady was wearing this shirt today right here for a reason. It was meant to be, ma'am. You are one rare breed. How many other people do you see here with a shirt that promotes freedom? Nobody else. That's why you're first in line. Look at you. You're the number one. There you go. We have nothing but princesses and little snowflakes over here. What? What?
Stay away from my wife.
You stay away from my girlfriend, from my friend. Stay away from my friend. What are you going to do, bro? If you touch me, I'm going to sue the out of you. And then I'll get into your bank account. Touch me. You see that guy just assaulted me?
Yeah.
I'm going to get his license plate.
Do it.
I'll make sure I get your license plate because you assaulted me.
Oh, boy.
It's on video. It's on video.
I think you're high. You're both high. Get away from us.
We're gonna film. We're gonna get your
You
license
need
plate.
to get away from us.
Yo, come over here. Come over here. This
Stay
guy.
away from me. I'm going to stab you in the f***ing eye.
Oh, you're gonna stop. I'm gonna get your license
So
plate.
don't follow us. Leave us alone.
I'm gonna find out who you are.
You're invading my privacy. Leave me alone.
I'm
Can't
definitely-
you tell? I've got one arm. Get the f away from me.
You get away.
And I have 2 arms.
Here they come. Right here.
Awesome. Awesome. Because you hit me and it's on video. You're.
Before we get into the details, pay close attention to how quickly this encounter spirals out of control. What starts as a confrontation over filming inside and around a financial and postal service setting turns into accusations of harassment, threats, unwanted contact, assault, trespassing, and eventually a direct dispute over identification. One side insists they have authorization to record and repeatedly frames the encounter around constitutional rights.
Why are you running my? Why is he running my ID instead of doing a report?
It's common. We run everybody and we attach everybody to the report so that everybody's name's on the report.
Okay.
It's a common practice we
All right,
do
cool.
with every contact we make, so we know who we're making contact with.
That's good. Can you believe this? Can you believe?
Unreal.
No problem. Thanks.
Just do me a favor and not make any contact
yeah, we'll be
with
right
them or comments.
That's fine. Yeah, I want this guy in jail.
As do I. He deserves to be handcuffed right now.
We'll see how this works out.
Sorry, but I'll have to call him later.
And by the way, we have millions of views on the internet, so this is going to be published.
So she's got to go inside real quick, and you told me that they gave you permission to videotape.
We have authorization for news purposes. Every post office has authorization from the postmaster. But as soon as we got here, a concerned citizen asked why they were filming it, and I have on video.
They said
They say we have the right.
Employee said we have the
So no employee ever interfered. They should have, though, because they should have said, hey, they have the right to be here, you know? And that's it. Everything would have ended, but they all kept their mouths shut, bro. And they didn't. They decided not to get involved instead of educating him.
I could get that though.
They don't want to get involved in that. I understand.
Her or you, or even me, whatever. If I'm working in there, yeah, I would think that's a. Let's call the police, have them come over and explain to.
Yeah,
whoever,
for real.
You know what I mean?
I hear that.
Yeah. So she's just verifying that.
Yeah, I want to press full charges on this guy for threats and for assault. You can't touch a camera guy, a news person's camera.
I don't want this to exit. Stop. No communication here, please.
How long have you been a police officer?
I've been in law enforcement for 28 years.
28?
28 years.
That's good. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you investigating this situation properly. We have a lot of police officers who just investigate 50% of the incident and then come out with a conclusion without verifying all the facts.
It's different because there's a certain particular way we like to do things. Like the way she would do an investigation may be different from the way I would do it.
Yeah, you guys.
I get that you're agitated when I first got here, and typically I'm going to get your ID and I'm going to run and put you in involvement so they know who I'm out with. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I do it. And you explain, no, I want to explain my story first. Okay, you know what? I'll back up and not do an investigation the way I normally would.
I hear you.
Easier. You know what I mean?
Man, thank you. I appreciate that.
I get the information, right?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Accommodating this investigation to my convenience. We're doing videos about the Constitution. So giving up our ID, unless we've committed a crime or unless we really want to press charges on somebody, that's the only time that we provide the ID.
Sure.
Unless we're being suspected or unless we want to press charges on somebody, which we never do. But this guy definitely needs to learn a lesson.
Did you need me?
No, man.
Okay.
She's a witness. Did you witness this?
Yeah.
The whole thing. Okay, just stand by, please.
Okay.
Awesome. You better tell the truth too, because he just saw everything on video. And if you lie to the police, that's a crime. So if you're gonna stand by this guy who just assaulted me, you better have the heart.
At this point, the key issue is becoming much clearer. The camera is not merely a background detail. It is at the center of the entire confrontation. According to the narration and dialogue, the person recording says he is conducting his business while filming and maintains that the group has authorization to be there for news purposes. Meanwhile, the opposing participant clearly does not want to be filmed and repeatedly demands distance. Instead of simply separating and allowing everyone to continue their business, both sides continue responding to each other.
Your partner's gonna come out here with like 19 witnesses who are gonna go against everything that you just saw on video. So you're just gonna see how much of lies there is in our city, brother. You know, everybody lies. Everybody lies, but videos don't. So everybody's gonna go and tell the supervisor everything that you didn't see on the video. And by the way, we have more than 100 million combined visits to our platform. So we're very popular nationwide. And every time I say nationwide, we got people correcting us and telling us worldwide, because more than 15 countries watch our videos. So we're praising good cops and exposing bad service from public employees. So if you do a good job, I recommend everybody to give what we call a good complaint. You know, call the police officer and the police department, I'm sorry, and give a good complaint on the police officer who was good to you. Don't just complain when something bad goes on.
He's coming out right now.
Like threatening to stab me in the eye.
Like what?
And then gets in your face. I bet you he hit swimming.
I feel bad for his wife. I hope that
He got in your face like he was gonna do something.
her arm, you know, it's in
I was
the
worried about you actually, because he got in your face.
It's the second time. Good. I hope you do.
MICKEYMOUSE, Mickey Mouse. Post it.
We will.
Okay, you guys
That was great.
MICKEYMOUSE.
I love it. Love it.
Yo, only in Auditing America. Where the hell did this guy come from?
MICKEY Mickey Mouse.
That was weird. I bet you she came out with like 19 lies outside. I know.
It's like the sun went down behind this building.
Real.
I'm like, bird.
Now the encounter has entered a completely different phase. Earlier, everyone was talking over one another, challenging each other's motives, and arguing about filming. But once officers become involved, the emphasis shifts towards statements, witnesses, identification, and evidence. The citizen repeatedly argues that the video should be considered because it can establish what actually happened rather than relying exclusively on someone's recollection. At the same time, the officer explains that obtaining identification is part of his normal procedure when making contact and preparing a report.
This guy's gonna be in a tight situation pretty soon. He's gonna have to apologize.
I hope he doesn't.
If he doesn't, he's gonna have a bad day. She's not gonna protect somebody that she's not gonna protect.
No.
You lost your witness. She's not gonna protect the stranger who just broke the law.
She said they're not worth it.
She's like, we're leaving, they're not worth it. No, you're detained, actually. You can't go anywhere. You made threats.
He asked you not to make comments. Don't make comments, Tim.
Well, we have the right to make comments, but I understand your point.
The same works for both of you guys. Either way, no comments.
I'm gonna have to go get her sitting down. She's too
Like a big baby. That's your husband right there.
Okay, perfect.
He lost all the energy, actually. He had a lot of energy, you know, before the police arrived. Oh, there he is. That's his license plate. What the hell was that?
Okay. Yeah, we're trying to keep these guys separated. Well,
Yeah. Ma'am, I bet you came out of there with 19 statements that were lie. But officer already here saw the video. If you
I just talked to you.
Awesome. Can you contact the postal police? They're in charge of enforcing law here. They're the ones.
I don't contact the only,
Well, you guys supposed to
the only
niche.
thing they're in charge of is when people take mail and things like that.
No, they enforce the law here. It's
Well, if they need to, but
Well, they need
it's
to-
also our jurisdiction, so we also have
Well, you guys work together. That's what it is. You guys have the right to come in here and neutralize the situation, but you have to contact the postal police because they're the ones that enforce the law here. I want to file a report with the postal police. They need to come. Pretty cold.
Serve and protect, it says on their car.
Serve and protect, huh?
Yep. Right there.
Let's see. We'll see.
This is where the stakes rise again. The discussion has moved beyond an argument over recording and into claims of threats and physical contact. One participant says he was assaulted, while the opposing side disputes the circumstances and continues accusing the camera operator of provoking the encounter. The citizen repeatedly points toward the recording as evidence, which becomes increasingly important because the two sides are presenting very different versions of what happened.
Can you remove your mask?
Rather not.
Well, I'd rather you do, because I just called the police on you.
You're not the first one.
Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you.
Someone came out.
Your mask.
There's a sheriff right there. There's a sheriff right there just pulled in. If that's what you want to do. You don't understand that
No,
people
I
have the
understand one
right.
thing.
Hey, don't
You're
get
filming
upset.
me without a mask, and you have a mask on, and I don't have any say-so on what you're saying.
Calm down.
No,
There's
I don't have
reason.
to calm down.
There's no need to get all upset.
You know what? Take your mask off then.
I'm not going to.
Why?
That's one of the reasons I'm here.
Oh, please.
No, seriously. People going in and out of this place with or without mask. That's my purpose.
Can you see any sign that says we're required to have a mask?
No, but that's the whole point. That's the whole point of my story is whether people.
You look like some kind of.
Well, you don't have to be like that.
Well, let me see your credentials then.
Pardon me?
Let me see your credentials.
I don't need credentials.
Yeah, if you're recording making a story.
No, seriously, you don't need credentials. I mean, unfortunately, you're misinformed.
Hey, you know what?
He's going to tell you the same thing. I'm allowed to film in public. As long as I'm not.
Take your fucking mask off.
I don't have to. Check this guy out. Freaked all out. Why do people freak out when they see a camera? He's going to tell them that I'm allowed to do what I'm doing. All I'm doing is standing off to the side taking video of the post office. And I'm going to go inside too. See, you're allowed to do that. You are absolutely allowed to do that. I'm not going to take my mask
Well, you
off.
know what? When I knock you out, you will.
No. Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
Let me. How you doing?
I'm just taking pictures. That's all.
He said he was
Here's the
a
thing.
journalist.
Here's the thing. You've been asked to leave the property by the manager of the post office.
This is
correct?
public property.
Yes, sir. But you've been asked by the manager to leave the post office property. If you would like to go over there, and take
I'm not going to.
pictures,
I'm not going
If you would
to.
like to go across the street. And
This
take
is
pictures,
public. Since it is owned by the federal government, this is public property.
Okay. State law right now has asked you to leave the property. If you do not,
I'm going to show you why you're wrong. I'm going to show you why you're wrong.
I don't care what you have to show me. To be honest,
It's paperwork that says I can film
I
this.
have now asked you to leave the property. If you do not,
And you're
you will be
misinformed.
you will be placed under arrest.
Now, hang on a second. You're telling me if I don't leave, you're going to arrest me.
Yes, sir. You have been asked by a law enforcement officer to leave the property. that you were standing on right now.
Here, I want you to read this. This is from the Department of Homeland Security. Yes, you do. Right there. It says I can film this. I can be on this property and I can film it.
Have I said anything about filming? No.
No.
I've asked you to leave the property.
But that's why I was asked to leave. I can't be trespassed from public property.
Yes, you can.
Unless I've done something wrong. I haven't created a scene. I haven't violated any laws. Okay. He's become disorderly.
Just don't let me say a word to him.
I'm not saying a word.
If you would shut your trap and listen for 2 seconds.
Here's the moment where the confrontation becomes much more technical. The officer explains that identification is being requested as part of the investigation, while the citizen challenges that demand and argues that there must be a specific legal basis before identification can be required. The citizen repeatedly references constitutional protections and federal materials concerning recording, while the officer explains that he works for the county and is enforcing state law. That distinction is extremely important to understanding the disagreement.
You will arrest me.
Because that's what has to happen.
That's an ultimatum.
That is exactly what has to happen.
That's an ultimatum.
I'm giving you the opportunity to, on your own free will, walk off of this property, which it sounds like you're not going to. So if you would like
I will.
Not walk
I will.
off.
I just want to make sure that I understand what you're saying. If I don't leave, you are going to arrest me.
Yes, per state law, I have to. So,
okay, I'll move over there.
Do you have your ID on you?
I'm not going to show you ID.
Okay. When a law enforcement officer asks you to present your ID to them,
no.
You're required by state law.
You need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
Right here.
Of a crime. What is the crime?
Harassment.
It's not harassment.
It is.
No, this is not harassment.
When several people have come up to me.
I have kept my mouth shut. I kept my mouth shut. It's not harassment.
Several people have asked me to talk to you because you're recording them walking in and out of a business.
Yeah, and that's fine. I have the right to do that.
Harassment.
No, it's not. I'm standing.
It's definitely suspicious.
This is a constitutionally protected activity, filming in public. Okay, and I had the right to do it.
Are you doing a project or something?
Yes.
Okay, for what?
I'm not going to tell you now because you've been so aggressive.
I've kept my distance. I've explained state law to you. How is that aggressive?
Because
please tell me how that is aggressive.
Hang on a second. I have to decline this.
I've done nothing but explain state
I have
law.
asked you if you want to see this paperwork that will explain to you that I have a right to be here. This is federal paperwork from Congress and from the Department of Homeland Security. This right here will explain the whole thing.
I work for the state. You understand that, right?
Yes.
So I'm explaining state law to you.
In federal law trumps state law.
No,
it always does. It always does.
And if you want to be a part of Congress, yes. If you want to be, if you work for the state as like a senator or something, yes. I work for Dorchester County Sheriff's Office. I enforce state law. I do not enforce federal law. I'm not a federal law enforcement officer. You understand that, correct?
Yeah, but federal law trumps state law. Especially when it comes down to just the freedom of being able to film in public.
Regardless, do you have your ID?
Here, let's walk over here so I'm not going to get trespassed.
Have your ID?
I am not going to show you my identification.
So you're not going to provide your...
I don't have to. I don't have to. What crime are you suspecting me of? You need reasonable...
Actually trespassing at this point. We're beyond that.
Well...
I need your ID.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't show you my ID?
I can.
I need you to give me an ultimatum.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm asking for your ID.
Okay, then I'm going to move off the property.
I need your ID.
If you're asking for it, I'm going to decline.
I need your ID.
I'm declining.
I'm requiring you to produce your ID right now.
Are you giving me an ultimatum between arrests? Right, and I don't have to show you that unless you're going to give me an ultimatum. Are you
going to act like a child, or are we going to be adults here? I need your ID.
I am sticking with the law.
Produce your identification right now.
If you're asking, I'm going to decline.
I'm not asking. I'm requiring you to produce identification.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't show you my identification?
I need your identification right now.
If you're not going to arrest me,
right now.
I'm going to decline.
I need your identification right now.
You sound like a broken record. Unless you tell me you're going to arrest me if I don't show you my identification.
That's not how this works.
We're just having, it is exactly how it works.
I don't give ultimatums, okay? I need your identification right now. By law, you are required to produce it.
Not unless you can provide reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has occurred. Now, where is your evidence?
Trespassing. You've been asked to leave by multiple subjects. They don't want you here, and you haven't left yet.
Is this a supervisor here?
Who?
Is that your supervisor?
That's my zone partner.
I think you probably have a supervisor show up.
104, 153. Gladly. I will gladly get my lieutenant to come waste his time to talk to you.
All right.
You being an adult and...
The repeated identification demand is now the defining conflict. The citizen continues asking what crime he is suspected of committing and argues that reasonable, articulable suspicion is required before identification can be compelled. The officer, however, states that harassment and trespassing are the relevant concerns and repeatedly requests identification. Notice how repetitive the exchange becomes. The officer says he needs the identification. The citizen asks whether refusal will result in arrest. The officer repeats a demand. The citizen continues challenging the legal basis.
Evidence of a crime, he needs reasonable or articulable suspicion that a crime has occurred, is occurring, or is about to occur. He has harassment. I'd like to know who is telling him that I'm harassing him. Because I've been here quiet as a church mouse, and I have evidence of it. I have video. This is objective evidence that I haven't been harassing anybody. That guy over there with the gray shirt came up and wanted to punch me in the mouth, he said. He's going to knock me out. That is the actual quote from him. I haven't said anything to anybody except people who ask me what I'm doing. And I tell them I'm working on a story. And that's all.
You've done this before?
Yes. Yep. No problem.
At this location or?
No, over in Somerville. Okay. Over there by Berlin G. Myers.
Right.
And police officer showed up, said, you're not doing anything illegal. This is public property. You can take pictures in public. That's it.
Right.
And I said, I'm going to go inside with the camera too. And he said, that's your right. I went to the post office over on Cross County Road. Nobody gave me any trouble. I went inside and filmed, and that was it. Nobody gave me any trouble. Now this guy here, he come up cocky, arrogant, and aggressive as soon as he got here. Didn't want to know my side of the story or anything. Just went right in with the fangs. If he's telling me I will get arrested if I don't provide ID, I will provide ID. But he won't say that. He says I'm requiring ID. I need an ultimatum, and I'll show ID. Otherwise, I mean, if I'm being trespassed, I'll leave the property. But you have to provide me a trespass warning first.
Right.
And I don't have to ID for that either. I know for a fact I don't have to identify for a trespass warning.
You gotta identify your name. That's what goes on the warrant, or on the...
Not my full name. I've seen it. You don't have to provide identification for a trespass warning.
I'm not arguing with you.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you understood my point. So if he comes out and says that I can film from over there and he's not going to give me any trouble, then I'll...
You can film all day long.
Yeah, and this is public property right here. Now, a man came out, apparently was a postal employee, and asked me what I was doing. He got irate with me. I got that on film too. And man, here comes Mr. Arrogant here. He's the trouble starter.
Mr. Davies trying to be nice, okay? You have to go beyond that pillar right there or across the street, and you continue to do what you're doing.
Okay. What's your name and badge number, please?
Stand on the post office property. That's all he said.
I'm not saying I'm not going to comply. I just want to say.
Still need your ID.
No, sir. Not unless you're going to give me an ultimatum. If you're going to give me an ultimatum, then I'm going to be arrested. Then I'll provide my ID.
If I give you an ultimatum, that's really against the law for me to do that.
Otherwise, you're requesting.
The most important evidence being discussed throughout this encounter is the recording itself. The citizen repeatedly describes a video as objective evidence that can challenge claims of harassment or other misconduct. He also points to statements allegedly made by another participant, including a claim that someone threatened to knock him out. But there's an important distinction viewers should keep in mind. A person saying something happened on camera does not automatically prove every part of the allegation.
For some person who I don't even know what your name is.
Well, that's where you're putting yourself right now. If you're saying you want ID, if you're asking for ID, I'm going to respectfully decline to show you.
You are required by state. I'll go look up the statute and turn it off for you if you'd like.
Perfect. And it'll say you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion a crime has occurred.
They called because you're recording people walking in and out of a doorway.
And that's not a crime. That's public photography.
It's suspicious.
Is suspicious?
It is very suspicious.
Is suspicious a misdemeanor or a felony?
It's to the point where I can stretch public disorderly conduct and take you to jail for that because now we have a crowd watching it.
Because of you.
No, because of you.
Photography by itself cannot be deemed unlawful.
Cause and effect, right? I wouldn't be here. I'm the effect because you're the cause.
If
I wouldn't be here if you weren't still here.
If a man standing here, just simply getting footage, which is suspicious of misdemeanor or a felony.
Especially with everything that we've got going on right now.
I would just like to know, is
Suspicious.
suspicion
I'm gonna go look up that statute for you. You are required by state law to produce that.
only if you have reasonable articulable suspicion a crime has occurred?
You see what you're doing?
This is not a crime.
A lot of people very uncomfortable.
This is public photography. I'm allowed to do this.
Don't act like an adult.
He's acting like a little kid. Tell me to act like an adult when he acts like that. Do you know him well?
I've known him for the last few years.
Is he new on the force?
He's been doing it as long as I have.
Do you mind if I ask how long that is?
3 years.
You're being professional. I don't have a problem with you. My story, I have a YouTube channel. My story is on the Delta variant with COVID-19. I am getting footage from over here out of the way, so I'm not even making any trouble. I'm not blocking the sidewalk. I'm getting footage of people walking in and out of the store, documenting whether they have a mask on or if they don't have a mask. That is all I've done. Now, if I'm performing a constitutionally protected activity and someone else has a problem with that, that's their problem, not mine. This guy over here took it way too far. He came out and he walked by and there wasn't a problem, and then he came out and he just unloaded on me. And I tried to explain to him that public photography is fine. There's no reasonable expectation of privacy once you go into public. And he went after me. Pull your mask down. I'm going to knock you out. Man, that guy needs to go home and take a chill pill. I hope he has Xanax at home.
Are you okay?
I had Tourette syndrome.
Okay. I didn't want to ask that. Be rude.
Well, I mean, I don't have any problem telling people I had that. I've had it since I was 5, so it's part of my personality.
How long have you been here?
Oh, let me see what the film says. This is 43 minutes. So, yeah, I was here probably 20. How long do you think you've been here? 10 minutes? Yeah, I was probably here a half hour. I started over there and then walked over here so I get a better view. I don't really care to talk about that right now. We'll see how this works out. If this works out okay, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Except for my name.
Looking back at the entire encounter, the central conflict developed through several stages. It began with objections to filming, escalated into arguments about personal boundaries and alleged threats, and then moved into a police investigation involving witnesses, identification, property restrictions, and competing claims about constitutional rights. The responding officer explained his investigative procedure and his authority under state law, while the citizen repeatedly challenged the identification demand and argued that recording was constitutionally protected.